Hello everyone, today I want to show you how can we create time bar in Flutter. Actually we will create a slider and we will customize it and we will create some functions for it and something like that. Our results will be like that. Now I have created some starting things like material and scaffold and I have deleted all unnecessary things. Now I will create a components folder. Of course we will have one component which name is time bar, but I want to keep rules here, and I will create Dart file which name is time bar. Now I will create a stateful widget because, as you know, the time bar needs to change. I will say time bar. Of course I need to import material library, and I will say for testing text and centered with lowercase. Now I need to import our widget to here. As you can see, we have one centered text with lowercase. It means we have imported our widget to scaffold. Now I will create a slider widget. I will create a new variable for keeping our value, and I can set it to 0, I think, and I will say it equals wall, and I will create on change function. I need one property for setting value, and I will say underscore wall equals wall. Of course I need to write it in set state function like that. Of course you can use one line functions in here, but I won't use this in tutorial because I want to print them, and I can write some code for tutorial things, but in real project you can use one line function. I can set wall here, and if we hot restart it, now yes, as you can see, it's basic slider. If you look outputs, it's changing from 0 to 1. I don't want this. I want to set min and max value. Sorry, I need to reformat it before. I will say here it's more beautiful, I think. Now if we hot restart it, it's changing from 0 to 100, but I don't want this again. I want to use integer value actually, because it will be second, and seconds needs to be integer, I think. For it you can convert value to integer, but I won't use this because it's a tutorial, and I will show you more efficiently method which name is divisions property. You can set divisions property, and with divisions property you can say how many times you want to division pieces your slider. If we hot restart it, now it's actually integer like variable. Now we have one basic slider and we have division it, and I want to change it from outside. I want to set min and max value from outside actually. For it I will create some variables in our widget. double min and max. Of course I need to final it, and if we say at final value, it will add directly. In this case you have two methods for not giving error. You can add question mark here, but if you add question mark you need to say it's required, because our min and max value cannot be null value. Or you can set default value. I will use default value method. I will set it to 0 and I will set it to 100. With default value method, if you don't want, don't do anything and it will be set directly to default method. Now I need to set our widget value here, widget.min and widget.max. Now we can set our min and max value here. Max, max to, I will set 50. Now as you can see it's changing, but if you look here you can see it's not integer actually, because our range is 50 but our divisions are 100. So we need to set divisions value, but I don't want to set it from outside. I want to make it automatically. For it I will just use widget.max minus widget.min. Of course I need to convert it to integer. Now as you can see it's what we want again. Now we can set min value, max value from out of the widget, and but it's one error. Let's see this. If we set min value to 20, for example, if we hot restart it, as you can see it say value must be between min and max. In this case we have set our value to 0, but our min value is 20 and our value is smaller than min value. For the solve this you have two methods actually. I'm creating init state and setting our value widget.min. Now it's actually we solved this, but there is one more method. To second method you can say start val, and you can set this start val equals -1, and you can say if widget.startVal equals -1, it will be widget.min, else it will be widget.startVal. So let's try it. In this method you can set start val if you want, but if you don't want, just don't set anything. It will equal min val automatically. For example, I will set 30. Now as you can see it's starting with 30. If I want to don't set it, it's starting from min value. So now we have one slider, we can change it out of the widget, and its divisions and starting value setting automatically. After that, I will show you how can we add our labels, what show us current time and max length. So see you next video.